Sunderland, just don't. Don't get my hopes up just to let me down again, please. I can't take it. So our first win at Fratton Park since 1997. Portsmouth 0, Sunderland 2, which puts Sunderland on 60 points and within 2 points of the automatic promotion places. Something that if you had said that to me even 2 months ago, I would not have believed, quite frankly. What can I say? To be brutally honest, I didn't think tonight's game was all that good, but I didn't expect us to be brilliant against a side like Portsmouth, irrespective of their recent form, irrespective of all the stuff that's gone on and off the field. I did think it was going to be a difficult game, and ultimately we were more comfortable. I know Pompey fans are probably going to say we told you it'd be more comfortable, and based on that, I don't know how Kenny Jackett, to be brutally honest, is still at Portsmouth. I think that just looks like a bunch of players that as soon as we went 2-0 up in particular, I thought their heads just dropped, and obviously there was some half chances and the occasional cross coming into the box, but in general we dealt with them comfortably. It's definitely the easiest of the games that we've had at Fratton Park since dropping into League One in the first place. But you know what? Just controlled the game, and as the title of the video suggests, sets us up nicely for Wembley. It was big. It was massive to get the 3 points in this game because, as you may have seen in the other results, Hull beat Peterborough, albeit they were down to 10 men, 3-1. I would have preferred that was a draw, but nevertheless, we're 2 points behind Peterborough now. Ipswich and Lincoln drew 1-1. This is quite massive, actually, because Lincoln play twice in the league before we next play again in the league. They play Rochdale at the weekend, who I expect them to beat. Gillingham could possibly get something against them, but I'd like Gillingham to turn up this time against Lincoln, unlike the last time. But in saying that, we just had to do our own jobs. We had to do our own business, and other scores would take care of themselves. And tonight was a big opportunity, or last night. The Pompey game was a massive opportunity in that one of the teams in Peterborough Hull, at least one of the teams was going to drop points. Obviously, Hull won means Peterborough didn't get anything. I know that sounds basic, but, and obviously a draw, both teams dropped points. So Sunderland really just had to beat Portsmouth. I know I say just, but had to beat Pompey to give themselves a good platform to try and really, seriously close the gap to the top two. You'd like to think now that, again, because it sets us up nicely going forward, it's a hoodoo we've got over. That's one hoodoo this week we've got over in not winning at Fratton Park since 1997. The next one, obviously, with the Tranmere game at the weekend, I don't think we've won at the new Wembley. I don't think we ever have. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, safe to say, at the very least, our recent record there doesn't exactly give us the best confidence, does it? But this is the best chance we're going to get to end that hoodoo. And I know Tranmere beat Oxford and Peterborough, to get in the final, and they've done brilliantly to get there. But ultimately, we beat Oxford and Peterborough in the league, so I think that we should be looking to win the game. Having said that, though, this is massive. Like I said, I did say that if we could manage to get to 60 points before the final, that was the target I set, and we've done it. We've managed to get to 60 points. Now, that in itself, for me, relieves just a little bit of pressure going into the final 13 league games of the season, but we'll deal with that when we come to it. We've got Wembley next. I'll quickly go through the goals, actually. I think Jordan Jones got the assist for the first one. Jordan Jones is my man of the match, by the way. I thought he was pretty good. I thought that Pompey's defenders didn't seem to like dealing with him. I think he got the assist for the first one. If he didn't, then I apologise. Wyke, obviously, very good header. 21st league goal of the season. 26 in all competitions, I believe. That was massive. Just to sort of get our noses in front and put Pompey on the back foot. And then when it came down to the second goal, I don't know what on earth Pompey were doing. If I was a Pompey fan, I'd be livid at that. Where a ball was sprayed across the box, across the pitch rather, just outside the box. Raggett miscontrols it, but fair play to Jones. Great pressing. Won the ball and managed to dink the ball from the right side of the 6-yard box over the oncoming Craig McKillop, which was very, that was massive at the massive moment in the game, because the longer it stayed 1-0, again, irrespective of Portsmouth's form, they were going to come back into the game. They had to go for it more, and giving us that little cushion, it made the game a bit less nervous. So, very good result. First time we've beaten Pompey away again for over 24 years, and first time we've won at Fratton Park since we dropped into League One. But massive. Now means we can just enjoy Wembley a bit more. Obviously, that game, if we don't win it, it's not going to be the end of our season, but I think it would be massive for us mentally if we could beat Tranmere. But we'll do that at the weekend. Anyway, 2 points off second for the moment anyway. Obviously, I'll be very surprised if we're still only 2 points. I'll be very surprised if we're only a point behind Lincoln going into the Accrington game, because you'd expect them to win at least one of the 2 fixtures they've got coming up before we play Accrington. But we'll deal with that when we come to it again. Take care, guys. Love you all lots. See you later. And we'll see you on SCFC Fan TV later in the week, and of course my own channel in the near future.